This is Ark Survival Evolved. I'm Diamant. Welcome to episode 2 of our island playthrough. In the last episode, we got to a decent spot for building a base, which would be right about here on the map. We got our raft up and running. We got some basic resources. We got basically a shack, you know what I mean, built and ready to go just to kind of mark our territory. This episode, we're gonna need to get a couple of basic dinos. The gathering resources by hand is always an option, but it takes, you know, exponentially longer than getting a decent dino. So the very first thing we're gonna need to get dinos is berries. And so the very first dino we're gonna wanna get is a dino that's decent at gathering berries. So I think we're gonna focus on a trike. A trike is slow, but it's a good gatherer. It's decent at combat. We're able to defend ourselves and we're able to actually travel around just a little bit, but we're gonna need to make some narcotics. I mean, we can reasonably get one by trying to knock it out with stones and a slingshot, but that's like really ridiculous to do. It takes forever, it's hard, you gotta dodge constantly. I think what we need is a bow and an arrow and then some trank arrows. And since we've gotten so many levels last episode, we should have more than enough engram points to spend on it. So let's grab our bow. Ooh, we can actually, well, we don't quite have like enough for a crossbow at this point. So we're gonna want a bow, we're gonna wanna make some narcotics. And then for arrows, we're gonna need stone arrow and a trank arrow. The crossbow, once we get there, is gonna be way better. But that's gonna require a lot of metal, which we don't really have at this point. So we'll wanna get like a decent dino up and running first. We can use the raft, but they actually, like a few months back, well, I don't even know how long it was, whether it was a few months or a year ago, but they came out with a canoe. Let me find it here. Which is honestly what I should have used in episode 1. And I can't actually spell canoe. Yeah, there we go. This is what I actually should have used in episode 1. So let's get a canoe up and running. That should travel, I believe, a little bit faster, and it's a lower profile. I can't prove this, but it has seemed in playthroughs when I tested it out maybe like a year ago, I was able to get over to Herbivore Island without attracting the attention of, and I don't even remember the name of the dino, but there's a whale that's gonna attack you when you start traversing from one end of the cove here to the other. He doesn't attack you as a player, but he attacks your boats, and he'll attack the raft. So if we get a canoe, so far I've actually been able to avoid its attention, which will be much better. And that'll let us travel up and down the coast. We're gonna find a trike as the very first dino that we're gonna tame, and then from there we're gonna get way more berries, and then we're gonna start looking at some of the others. We need something that's gonna gather berries, something that's gonna be good at gathering wood, and we're gonna need something that's good at gathering stone. Those are the 3 things we're gonna try to do this episode, or at least get as far as we possibly can. At the bare minimum, we're gonna get a trike, and then maybe we'll take our trike over to Herbivore Island and we'll start collecting some metal. That'll help us get into metal tools, make crossbows, swords, things like that. It actually occurs to me right now that we are actually still naked. That wasn't by the intention, but let's actually get some clothes here. Just go with the basic cloth set. Last episode I didn't even think about it, which is funny. That's usually one of the first things people do. So let's get ourselves a set of armor. And I think while we're at it, engram-wise, let me take a look and see if there's any. We're gonna need beds, which means we're gonna need sleeping bags. I'm not gonna do any, I'm gonna try to not spend points on any saddles. It's not gonna work out that way in the end, but as little as possible, I wanna spend points on saddles, because you can usually find blueprints for those. The blueprints are better than the base saddles, and if you can not buy a whole ton of saddles, you have way more points to actually spend on everything else. So we're gonna need a mortar and pestle, we're gonna need some spark powder. And I think that should have finished all of our clothes. Here we go. There we go, we're actually dressed, congratulations. And then for a bow, let me see if I actually have all of the resources that I'm gonna need for that. No, a little more wood. We've got that over at the boat here. Now, the narcotics are going to be a little more complicated. I've went around, now you notice some of these are stacked, some of these are not. I actually got the stacking mod up and running. It looks like there was some changes to those on the Steam Workshop, so I found one that I actually like. I'm just doing the 1000 by 50 stacking mod. That's the one I always used to use in the past, and I actually really like it. But the older resources, the resources we gathered before I installed that, they're not going to stack, so that's why it's going to look a little bit odd. Now for narcotics, we can make 1 narcotic for every 5 narco berries that we have, so we've got enough to make, you know, just over 20 at this point, which will get us a little ways. I think 20 should be enough for us to tame a low-level trike. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some more and get some more fiber as well, along with mejo berries, which is what we're gonna need to tame these herbivores. So let me gather all that stuff up, and then we'll see about making the canoe. All right, so that gets us just over 150. So that'll get us 30 tranquil, or sorry, 30 narcotics. So maybe what I'm hoping we can do is get a bow, maybe 10 trank arrows should be enough for a low-level trike, I believe. So let's see what we need for a mortar and pestle, because that's what we're gonna need next. We'll use the SS version of pretty much everything. So let's go out and get some stone. Okay, that gives us a couple. It's nice, like, as you go, you're gonna pick up a few metal pieces here and there, so by the time you're ready, you should have the, say, like 30 or 40 metal you're gonna need to get production started, so that's actually kind of nice. And I think while we're out and about in the canoe, we'll take a look at, we'll look out for some river rocks, too. Those will actually have more metal, and then we'll just gain some more levels by standing here. Let's go with... Yeah, we're finding everything. Let's just get some more carry capacity. Let's get it up to... Let me see. I haven't even looked at my stats here in a little bit. I think maybe we'll get up to 300 weight, 150 stamina, maybe 200 health, and then we'll backtrack. I tend to actually put some oxygen in here too. This actually will help you when you're underwater quite a bit, so I like to actually put a bunch of it in here. I don't know, you guys... Most of you watching this have probably played Ark for a long time, but you know we don't put anything in food and water ever under any circumstance. Alright, let's get our mortar and pestle set down. Should have everything we need. Yep, there we go. For now, we're just gonna be placing everything right on the ground. And obviously, this place is gonna look a lot better once we've had a chance to mess around with things. So we need those in there, all of the spoiled meat. And there we go, 31 of these things. All right, so let's get those. We'll let that run for a bit. We might even gain a level or two from that, because crafting gives you decent amount of experience, and it's passive. It's just sitting there earning points as we go. What we're gonna want next is a raft. Oh no, what am I talking about? Canoe. What did we talk about that whole intro sequence? Thatch and wood. Yeah, I think we're good. Luckily, with SS, you can actually just hit a button and it'll put... What? I don't have enough thatch? Give me a break. All right, so let's go get some thatch while we're waiting for the narcotics to finish. Oh, compies. Yeah, come on over. Actually, come over here where I can actually see you. There we go. Where are your friends? You have friends around, come on. Yep, there he is. Alright, that'll be more than enough thatch for a canoe. Let's see if we can get one placed here. Now, if I remember right, the canoe is gonna give us, almost act like a refrigerator. Like, it's gonna actually help us preserve some of our spoilable stuff. let's see if that's actually the case. So like these berries, 5 minutes and 30 seconds. If I transfer them over. Oh yeah, oh that's beautiful. Okay. Yeah, so let's get our berries over there. Let's get some of this raw meat. Some of the seeds. What's gonna suck, it'll really suck if we like lose this canoe, but I think life will go on. Yeah, let's get all this stuff out of here. We're gonna hang on to the seeds, because we're actually gonna use them when we plant a farm. Now we're still a little ways away from that, but it's good to stockpile them. That way they're just sitting there ready to go when you are. Alright, let's go grab our narcotics and get out of here. Oh, actually, let's do our next couple of level ups here. So stamina we're gonna do to 150. Movement speed we're good. Fortitude we're fine for now. Weight we're fine for now. Let's at least get to 150 health, and then maybe we'll put some oxygen in there so we can do some underwater stuff. And then the last thing we're gonna need is a bow and some arrows. So what do I need for a bow? Need wood for the bow, we're good. And then what are we gonna need for arrows? We're gonna want a ton of arrows if we can. Only 49? Like, what do I need for arrows? Fiber, flint, and thatch. Alright, well, 50 arrows will be enough for now. Okay, so with these, we're gonna want some narcotics set aside, you know, so that we can use them while we're trying to tame things. So just to be on the safe side, let's do 15 trank arrows, and then we'll save 15 of the narcotics in case we need them. I don't think we're gonna need them. Not if we find low-level stuff, which is what we're gonna do in the beginning. Oh, let's get a drink, so we're not gonna starve here. So let's hit the take a ride in the canoe. We're gonna head down. Actually, let's head into this direction. We're gonna take a jaunt over to Herbivore Island. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I need a trike, and it's gonna be super hard to actually transport one. So let's head down the coast this way and see if we can find a trike. Well, we're seeing a ton of parasaurs. Not much in the way of trikes, though. Although I'm seeing a few things that are... Oh, look at that! There's a Carno right there. I'm wondering... Alright, we're gonna kind of chill here for just a second. That's Stego right there. If it actually survives a battle with the Carno, and it's sufficiently low level, so those two things, it might be low level, which probably means it's not gonna survive a battle with the Carno, then we may grab that one, and then we'll just have, I mean... A trike is... Oh my god, and it did. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Let's park this guy for now. And we're gonna come over here, and we're gonna work on getting this... Work on getting this Stego. We might be punching a little above our weight here, but let's have a look. What level are you? 18. Okay, we're doing it. Worst case scenario, if this doesn't work, then it's going to waste a lot of our arrows. But we're gonna try this anyway. These things are super slow. There we go. They have kind of heavy armor too. I think this might have been a waste of time. We're not gonna want to have him over here for taming, so we're gonna want to drag him as far across the beach as we can. I think he's well armored. Oh, you know what? You know what I also need to do? We need to do this. Give me 2 seconds while I turn the crosshairs on. Yep. Dirty cheater. Not ashamed at all. Alright, he's gonna have a hard time getting around the trees. Come on. Oh, there he is. Oh. He's a little faster than I thought he was. Get out of the way. I gotta get him in the head too, because I think the body is well armored. Hopefully, ugh. Oh, get out of here. Okay, we don't want to get hit by that thing. We might be wasting it because these things usually have a ton of torpor. What we— oh, jeez. Is that a raptor? What the hell was that? Did he hit me? Nope, that was a raptor. Now I am shocked. Why did that raptor stop attacking us? We only have 4 arrows left, there's no way. Oh, he's running away! Is he running away? He is, he's running away. Alright, we've got a raptor behind us though, that's a problem. Yeah, we almost have him. But then the raptor's gonna come back and kill him. Alright, we can at least drive him this way, like he's running away from us. Alright, so let's go... oh, crap. Alright, let's get him further down the aisle. Oh no. I did it from the wrong direction. See, we don't want him running over here. We want him running that way. Alright, where's that raptor at? This is it. This is the last arrow. Let's see if I can make some more. Screw it, do them all. I really, really want this dino. Okay, so if 15 got us... got him running away from us, then what we have left here... oh, quit it! No, I don't want you running that way. Oh, if you could just pass out right there, that would be incredible. I don't want to alright. I knew I was gonna waste that. Are you going down? Oh, I thought he was gonna shudder and go down. Alright, so 10 of them left. He has got to be close. Alright, 7 left. See, we need headshots, though. The good news is we're hurting him way further down the island. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, any raptor around? No. All right, so he's got about 1,000 torpor. He's gonna start losing some. Let's get him started All I'm doing is getting a couple of Mejo berries so that I can see about how many I'm gonna need to actually get him tamed. This is awesome. This guy is gonna give us 1,000,000 berries. Alright, so 2%, so we're gonna need 50. So 50 Mejo berries to tame this guy. And he's low enough level. I don't know, he, she, what is it? Is it a guy or a... Yeah. So he's low enough level that he's gonna tame up quicker. So we should be able to tame him faster than faster than his torpor is gonna come down. So like right now we are at 4% taming, and yeah, that bar is much further out. So if we can keep up the pace with Mejo berries, we're gonna be good to go. Now, I don't necessarily want to head back in the other direction. Because I don't want to face that raptor. The other problem is gonna be, we need a saddle for this guy. Now I've got a ton of Mejo berries sitting in that raft, but that's back in raptor country. Okay, so that gives us 12. We've got a second. I don't want to fall behind either. Because I need the berries to outpace the tranks, because we are completely out of tranquilizers. We used all of them. I have 2 arrows left. The beautiful thing is, once this guy is tamed, assuming it doesn't die on us... We're super close here. Alright, more berries, more berries. That's gonna be in this direction. The beautiful thing is, these things are basically lawnmowers. We're gonna have all the berries we're ever gonna need the moment I get this guy tamed and we get a saddle on him. That's gonna be the next obstacle, is gonna be the saddle. So I don't know... Once we can get ahead on the Mejo berries, we're gonna take a look and see what I'm gonna need for a stego saddle. Alright, so that's 25. We should be good for a while now. Where's he at for taming? 12%. Yeah, that's definitely outpacing his torpor recovery, so we should be okay there. What are we gonna check? Oh yeah, we're gonna check... Not options, we're gonna check... Stego. So, stego saddle... Oh, God, that's nothing. Fiber, hide, and wood. That's beautiful. I thought it was gonna take a whole bunch of metal. And it's way lower level than I remember, too, so, yeah, perfect. Alright, since we're hitting nighttime, I think the best thing for us to do is to get a fire going. Got a bunch of dodos around here, too, so if we get hungry... We should be fine. Actually, let's do that. Let's get a fire started, and while we're waiting for him to tame up, we can start building up our food reserves. Let's build our fire right over here. It's nice, kind of out in the open. Put some wood here. What we're also gonna want... Yeah, what is the temperature here? Yeah, 52. Okay, this isn't that bad. So, you'll notice it gets cold here. And then if I'm near the fire, it's warm enough that I don't have to worry about, like, catching hyperthermia or having everything go down quickly. Now, with that raptor around, if it's still around, we're probably going to want to get some bolas. Yep, cool. We already did it. So let's craft a few. We're gonna want... Oh, beautiful. Alright, let's get 4 of them. So we've got 5 spears and 4 bolas, so we should be good. We're gonna double check on the trike just to make sure he's ready to go. Or to make sure we're up as far as berry count goes, so that we can leave him for just a little bit. Which he is. He looks like he's doing just fine. And then we can head back towards the raft, and if we run into a raptor, we should be able to bola him and then basically stab him in the face until he dies. One thing we don't want to have happen is to have him wander over this direction and start attacking our tame there. There's kind of a distinctive sound of them running too, so we should hear that if he comes charging up on us, hopefully. Okay, there's a dude running away. What are you running away from? I don't see a raptor. There's a dude running away over there too. Well, look, we just want our raft. And I don't remember, oh, there, or our canoe. I keep calling it a raft. Oh yeah, it's these guys. There's our canoe. Let's get out of here. Are we beached? Oh no, we gotta pick it up to move. Alright, are we safe? Maybe. Alright, pick it up. Alright, you know what? We'll just go on foot now that we've got it back. Okay, so that was the Dillo. We need to stay away from them. They're basically peaceful, I think, unless you get too close to them. Like, if you get in their face, they're gonna attack you. Which is what that Dillo just found out. Alright, so you are a beautiful thing. Let's get you stocked up, and while we're at it, let's put anything that we have that's spoilable into you, since you can carry it all. And then we won't worry about the canoe. So he's well stocked up. We've got plenty of Mejo berries, which is what's actually gonna tame him the quickest. So while we're waiting on that, let's get his saddle up and running, and we'll be able to just ride him right back to the base. So Stego saddle, I'm gonna need fiber we have plenty of. We're gonna need a bunch of hide, so Dodos, I'm sorry. You're gonna take one for the team. Okay, you're making too much noise, guys. This is for the best. You're helping us make a better world. How are we on the saddle? Still can't do it. Need more hide, but we're almost there. Alright, so now he can't move. Alright, we've got to keep an eye on those. They're gonna wander over here for sure. I keep moving backwards because I'm trying to see where they are. Good Lord, you got a lot of hit points. Yeah, see, all my arrows are getting wasted, and he's still not dead. Yep, I knew it. It was a mistake. And he's just gonna... Oh, he's stuck. I thought it's been a while. Like, this used to be a constant thing in Ark, and they kind of fixed it. Oh yeah, one on either side of me. Isn't that just wonderful? Alright, let's get in, get our stuff, and get out. Oh, shit! Yeah, get out of here. And he killed all of my raw meat. Ugh. This is why you kill all seagulls. Oh, actually, we might even be able to. Here. Nope. It's a lot easier when you've got crossbows. I can't see him. Where'd he go? There you go. That's what you deserve. Still doing good. How are you? Yeah, we have more than enough. Okay. We just gotta let him sit. Alright, let's head back to our parasaur that we've worked so hard for. Yep. Those things will kill us immediately. But we are gonna harvest this parasaur. See, I'm worried about these things, and a frickin' seagull gets me from behind. Where is he? Where is he? Okay, I can see both of them. See, he's wandering over here. Wandering over. There we go. Let's go. All right, let's get away from these. All right, we were trying to make a stego saddle. And we are almost there. Now we should have more than enough hide. Beautiful. Now we just need a little bit of wood and we're fine. Ooh, shark's going after that turtle. Wonder if a turtle can take him. I'm not gonna lie, I've never done a lot of undersea stuff in Ark, and I always wanted to, so maybe we'll focus on that for a few episodes on this playthrough. I think the shark won. No, the turtle's still alive. Oh, did it kill it? I can't tell, the shark's just sitting there. I think the turtle won. That's awesome, good for you. Okay, that should do it. Let's get ourselves a stego saddle, finally. I think that's great. A tech stego berry gathering lawnmower machine as our very first dino. This is gonna take a little bit of time, so I think I'm just gonna wait this out and get him tamed up. And in the meantime, just get some, keep this campfire up and running. Oh, beautiful. All right, so red and green, it's almost like Christmas. So let's do this. There we go. Lloyd Christmas, our new tech stego. Let's pack up and let's head back home. Let's see if we can get this. Put out the fire. Pick up the campfire. We should be able to pick everything up, right? Yeah, there we go. Just as the sun's coming up. Beautiful. Now, stegos are not the fastest creatures of all time. So let's get him back to base, and then we'll put it through the paces. But let's go ahead and try this guy out. Now, weight capacity, he's decent. I mean, he's low level, so he's not gonna have a lot of hit points. He's not gonna have a lot of stamina. You're not gonna be able to go very far with him before you're gonna need to stop and rest. But there's kind of 3 modes you can put this guy through. First, this is armor penetration. I think this is the berry gathering mode. Let's find out. Oh yeah, look at that. That's from 1 bush. Look at this. Like, we are all set for berry production. Now he's gathering thatch and he's gathering wood. Now, let me get him turned around and get out of these trees so you can see it a little bit better, and then let's regain. Yeah, see, he's already out of stamina. So higher level ones, you're gonna be able to go a lot further before you need to rest. Let's do maybe just a little bit more stamina, just quality of life. So leave it at 500 and probably maybe get him to 1,000 health, and the rest of it's just gonna be in weight. Like, just so he has good carry capacity. Now you can switch up his modes, and that is not the button for that. C, here we go. So this one, damage reduction, prevents dismount. Like, let's see, so one of these, okay, so this one he's gonna do mostly wood is what he's gonna harvest. And then if I do it again, this one, he should do, yeah, see, way more thatch. A little bit of, a few berries, but mostly thatch. So that covers almost our, and just because we caught one of these guys, that covers pretty much our entire list. So at that point, we've literally been testing this guy out for, I don't know, 3 minutes right now. And we've already got 255 narco berries, so we are in absolutely fantastic shape. So that's gonna get us pretty far as spoiled meat goes. I mean, I think at this point, just having him makes us ready to just skip right to metal. So I think what we're gonna do next episode, oh, he's still on follow there. I think what we're gonna do next episode is head over to Herbivore Island, start getting into metal production, and see if we can get a few more dinos tamed. But I would call that solid progress. I think with him under our control, we are well on our way to actually having a pretty good start in this island playthrough. But again, thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate the support, and I will see you on the next episode.